Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here. How's everyone doing today? So, let's rewind the clocks back to 2007 when the Halo 3 E3 2000 trailer first came out. So, in this trailer, there's a very particularly interesting scene here where Johnson tries to fight a brute chieftain, only to get thrown in the air and then punted away by the chieftain. And it was a pretty crazy scene at the time. So here it is one more time in slow motion, so you can kind of see it in more detail. Now, this scene never made it into the final version of Halo 3. It was basically cut from the game, and the game only came out a few months later after this trailer was released. So, what happened to that scene? Well, you may be thinking wait, that scene did exist, right? Well, no, actually, they changed the scene so that instead of Johnson getting punted in the air, he kind of just gets shoved by the brute chieftain, and that's it. So here's the difference between the two, just so you can kind of compare in case you weren't sure or you didn't remember, right? Because I had a bit of Mandela effect on this for a while too. There was a moment years ago where I thought that animation might have existed if you played on the higher difficulty or something, and then you hit the cutscene. But no, it doesn't exist at all in Halo 3, at least not in the game that you can actually play. So, as it turns out, that animation does actually still somewhat exist in the game, at least parts of it. So, the Brute Chieftain's animation doesn't exist at all anymore. It's nowhere to be found. But Johnson's animation does, which, as you see there, I just actually restored it, at least what's left of it. So, you probably didn't see much there. It was very easy to miss. So let's try it again, and let's get up close to it so we can actually see what's going on with what's left of the animation. So like I said, the Brute Chieftain no longer has that E3 animation anymore. But Johnson, at least in the game files and his animation tag, he still has another animation. In fact, the animations that we see in the final game, those are definitely newer animations. Johnson's original animation still exists in the tag, and this is basically all that's left of it. All that we can see, at least. And you can see it's definitely pretty broken animation with what's left of it. So let's watch it one more time in slow motion so we can kind of see just what's going on with his animation. So it is basically it looks like a really incomplete or broken and choppy animation. He's just kind of sliding around for a little bit, and then he suddenly just changes poses, and kind of almost like a slideshow or stop animation kind of thing. And it doesn't quite look like the actual E3 animation. Here it looks more like the chieftain's holding him up with one arm or something like that, and then I'm just not sure. It's really hard to tell. It's just individual frames. But there was one scene there where it looks like he was getting tossed in the air and then kicked in the stomach or punted. So I'm pretty sure that little cut animation there, that unused cut animation, is left over from the E3 trailer, or at least what's left of it. So yeah, it's basically what happened to the animation. It was cut from the game, but part of it still exists in the game files. So hopefully you found this video to be interesting. If you did, make sure to leave a like, leave thoughts in the comments, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.